Hi, Seekers. Welcome back to No Madness Life, where we try to understand the madness. And here we are. Here we are. I know, Timothy, but thank God for the reaction channels, or all those fabulous long goodbyes would be deleted and gone forever. Where do we even start with her? First of all, I thought, she acted like a toddler. Maybe Arrested Development. That's where I was a few years ago. Like, look at her. Just acting like a big kid. Right? She ain't real bright. Not real bright. Right? Then her crazy started showing when she was with Nader. Her crazy started showing. We're like, girl, get out of your head. He's a loser. Then she meets a man on Tinder International, right? Puts on a hijab and starts role-playing his culture and religion. But the thing is, he made her do it. He wanted her covered up. And then she deleted like 6 million views worth of videos off her channel. Right? Then we're at batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. This is where we're at now. Full on. As stuff showing, tuck it in, belt it. We are at batshit. I ain't never seen anything like this in my life. Which is why we watch her. She's definitely not street smart. Honey, she ain't even kitchen smart, okay? Can we be honest? She isn't even housewife smart. We're talking caged. Like an animal that's been caged. And then you let them out, and they just run into walls. They don't know what to do. No, common sense. That showed a long time ago, right? With the way she even chose to build her channel. With all those disgusting stories like, lift her shirt for a cheeseburger kind of shit. You're like, okay. Your love of food is like no other. Now, we need to go with that theory. Now, we know she puts food above men, family, everybody, because it's an addiction, right? So let's think about this. Yes, I'm ready for the eclipse. I have questions. Should we start there first before we get into whole foodie beauty bullshit? I don't know. I have my theories on what's going on with Foodie. Why she ran to Canada, right? If it was a visa run, she'd have went to Doha. She would not have put her body through that. It's an 1.5-hour flight. She can reapply and just sit there. So I'm sorry, no. Her body can't take this travel. This is her psyche. Her cray-cray. Cray-cray. But we'll get there. Okay, so, because you got to think hard. Because she lied. First rule, foodie beauty. Okay, so, the eclipse. I have questions. Now, the moon will start showing itself around 1:15 here in Michigan. Right? And then at 3:11, we will be at here where I'm at about 95% totality. No, I ain't getting in the car and running my way. Listen, but we have other ways, people, and I'll be here for you. Do you want me to be here for you? We will watch live coverage. We've got our countdown. We got our path, right? So if I wanted to drive over here to Luna Pier, that's 100%. Not interested. No, not a. You know what else they said last week? You're only going to be able to see it if you're in Mexico. Because there's so much weather predicted. It's all clear. Does somebody got a joystick? And they're just playing around. Shh, Pickle. You know what I'm saying? They're playing with the joystick. What are we? What are we? In a dome? Anyway, my question is, when does the moon start chasing the sun? What time? Is it just going to magically appear? Or are we going to watch it from where it usually rise its way up? Because that's exciting to me, by the way. I love when I see the sun and the moon at the same time. I like that. But 3 p.m. I'm sorry, did the moon send you, you know what, I'm going to show up. I'm going to start showing up around 1. I'm going to start showing up around 1. Let everybody know. I don't know, but we're going to watch, we're going to watch the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time. You got your glasses. Good for you. The 1 year, and it's so weird because it's a total eclipse, right? So my old eclipse video where I took the ladder, the little mirror, you have to get like a 4x4 square mirror, and you got to duct tape it, shine it up, then it will reverberate or mirror itself onto another object. And I did that. And then I didn't realize that the ladder needed to be up at the RV to do it. And that's why you see me running around in 110 degrees heat, back and forth, because it kept moving. So I had to keep running. Then I'm tripping over cords. Well, by the time I figured it out, I was having a heat exhaustion. It's the funniest video I ever made because it's real. That's really what happened. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do all that. Because you can do it right on the garage. You know what I mean? You can set it all up, do it on the garage, watch it. I don't think I want to do all that again. I mean, it's nice and cool out. But I think I'm at the point where I just don't give a rat's ass, okay? I think I'm there. With the eclipse, okay? You seen one? You're like, yay. But I do like to check everything out when it does happen and how eerie everything is. I like that. I find it interesting. Ours are going, listen, our clouds are literally going to disappear right before the eclipse. Actually, it's blue skies right now. Oh, yeah. This is nuts. It looks like a water painting out there. Watercolor painting. So anyway, y'all enjoy your eclipse day. If you're not here, I'll go back live and we'll have some fun together. Thank you. It's in my store. It is very comfy. It's a unisex. Arms are long, like I like on a sweatshirt. I like, when it's cold, I'm like, right? Little hands. What do we call that? Little hands. Anyway, thank you, Popper Lives. Okay. Back to Chantal. Back to Chantopolis. Let me put this. Isn't that beautiful music? Anyway, back to Chantal verse. Now, do we need, listen, my head's like a cobweb because I got up to go pee in the middle of the night. Old lady issues, right? And I had, my phone screen will light up. It lit up. Someone's like, she's going back to Kuwait. I seen that right on my lock screen. I said, well, I'm going pee. I'll just indulge myself. What? What are we talking about? So I open up my screen, and I'll be damned if I didn't see that video. And then I'm like, my brain started getting active. Like, but I did go to sleep about 9. So the fact that I got to go pee 6.5 hours later, yeah, I was pretty much awake. I was awake. After that, don't even ask me what time because it's ludicrous. Ludicrous. Lude, crude, and Chris. Okay? Can we find another train wreck to watch? I don't know yet, Steve Morton. This is my soap opera. Look, you just, what? You get married and, when life's boring is when I just can't do this. There'll still be nuggets in there. Because in my opinion, she is doing the same thing that she did with Nader. Obsession, stalking, and controlling and manipulating, right? Why is one? I don't know. Anyway, think about this. This is part of my thought process. She did all this during Alex's Shook's live stream last night. It was crazy. Well, she likes to, kick in a door when she's in her feelings. We know that, right? She likes to interrupt live streams and make it all about her. Nobody else was live. She'd been twirling around her brain. Here's the things. He refused to be in her videos and her live streams, right? Now, that's a fact. We got to lay with facts first, people. I don't think it was her plan all along, Wildflower. No, 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 no. I don't. I really don't. I know it's not about her health, never was. What I'm saying is she's trying to gain control over Salam. He was leaving her alone a lot. Even when she, the sciatic, we'll call it the event that lasted forever, right? So he would come over more often. I'm telling you, we've seen this with Nader. Remember when Nader, let's go with the Nader thing. Let's see if we see the coincidences. Okay? Yeah, I can do cliff notes. I told you, I'm not just going to cover her, right? They don't call me breezing. That still makes me laugh. Breezing. She's something else, ain't she? Anyway, you can always tell when someone's desperate for their YouTube channel. Speaking of which, yo mama, I got a question for you. Are you gonna stamp this? I mean, we know you guys pocket watch FFG, who gets a shit ton of super chats during her live stream, right? It's because she's got that kind of audience. Being jealous doesn't make it happen for you, okay? Think about this. Now, she just went and basically begged for people's hard-earned money. Now, remember, there's a difference between creators, right? She was making 12 to 20 grand a month for months, 6 to 8 months. She could have bought a condo cash, right? She could have bought a new car cash. She could have paid off her taxes, okay? We watched her blow it on food and drugs. And you already stamped that. She didn't even take her animals to the vet, yo mama. Come on. One person gave her $300 to please take BBJ to the vet and get some lab work done. No. And she came back with, when the person was upset and the audience was upset, she came back and said, it's my money. I'll spend it any way I want. Okay. So she squandered it. A lot of people left. They're done with the shenanigans. They're done feeding her addiction, right? Now, truthfully, she's monetized. As am I. So if there's a PayPal or a Cash App, mods drop it. I don't put it in my description, but we already know people have them. It's not exploited on a community post, right? From someone with addictions that they literally have confessed to, right? And we watched all that money go to the addiction. So nobody would put it on a community post. I can't start my new life here in Canada. If you guys want to help me, this is kind of like the blackout, had a thunderstorm, lights flickered off. Now she'd already spent all her money on Nader and was broke the middle of the month, before even payday. She was broke by the 10th. Still had to go another 12 days, right? People donated for her and Pete's and the animals staying in a hotel. Boom! Lights came back on after an hour. Did she send that money back? Absolutely not. She could have instantly went on her PayPal and returned it to each of those people. People got angry about that. She kept it. Probably ordered Uber Eats. She did beg at the lights. Yes, that's what I said. She was begging because she was broke. Nader always had a way of taking most of her paycheck, right? And she let him. She let him. So we're looking at the parallels here, okay? Of why she just did what she did. Now, did she go home for her birthday? Probably. Was there trouble in paradise? Absolutely. She's going to show him. She's going to show Salah who's boss. She did it with Nader too. There was a lot of punishments, right? Like when she was mad at him and she was supposed to go to the what do you call that? When you wire money? When you wire money, what do you call that? Like TransUnion, right? Isn't that what it's called? Maybella, thank you for being a member for 44 months. I love you. Yeah, okay, nobody's answering me. So, Western Union, thank you. Okay, she was supposed to go to the Western Union with Nader. His mom was sick, right? And she was $3,000, I think she even said. I think she even said the amount. She was mad at him. So she slept in, she went live, and he's blowing up her phone. But, you know, she had to try to get Nader in line too. You know what I'm saying? This is what it smells like to me. I'll show you. I'll just go home and start a new life. Can totally see that because he refuses. He didn't say goodbye to her in the video. He just films her quietly, right? That is not her dream. Her dream is to make people think she's happily married. And everybody's commenting how he's over it, he walked away, and that's the truth. That upsets her more than anything. She don't care if he takes her money. He just has to fake love her or, because remember how damaged she was? Because in the background, Nader was conning her with, we'll get married, we'll get engaged. She bought her own engagement ring, trying to expedite it. Right? And then they went on camera and he embarrassed her. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. To the audience. Do you know how much that effed up her head? Do you know how much that messed her head up? Because he was telling her one thing in the background and doing another when, you know, in real, on camera. Salah's doing the same thing. He's telling her, listen, adulting is hard for her. Really hard. Health arcs, moving into her own place, all of it is too hard for her. She wants to be taken care of by her audience, by men, by her family, right? So, the thought of moving into an apartment, and Salah's probably like, this is all the money you have, right? Right? She couldn't do it. She couldn't handle it. Not even the stress of doing it. She always, since Nader, she has gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I'm saying? Cuckoo. The Nader thing messed her up. She can't even get past that. Like she can't get past her childhood. Well, like I said, she started out a giant toddler to me. Now she's just batshit. She was in full... I don't even know. I mean, how many... Okay, so the last time she was in Canada in December, she said, Salah said the same thing. He was going to help her get healthy. Did he? Nope. Nope. She tells him You know what? She is as much a con as he is. Yeah, well, I think she introduced um, people like, the devil's, he's a romancer, right? Right? Well, he will be when the Antichrist comes back. Some of y'all are going to be fooled. And that's why you got to get busy. Chantal, you don't have a chance on earth. Do you really think your body can take another flight of pressured air? I feel like we got a big medical arc coming, and it's not going to be by choice. Well, and that's the thing. So then, all right, let's get into her manic. I don't really give a fuck about any of you. I'm doing what I want. This is who she is, for real. The fake empathy is it's one of those people that they don't feel it. They don't feel empathy. They know what it is, and they know how to use it. Because we've seen it with the cats, okay? We even see it with Julia. We see it with the hamster. She doesn't research. How do I keep my little critter alive? How do I keep my little critter alive? And then write down all the things, right? And how wonderful it is to, spay or neuter an animal, right? And things like that. And vaccinations, because we seen what Timbit went through and neither one of them cared. Yeah. So we already know the empathy does not exist just because she says the words, right? You have to actually feel something to your core. Your core. So I ain't going to take care of her. Well, for the money. He might hire somebody to come wash her ass if she's bedbound. That's about it. That's all I'm seeing here. 600-pound life. Like, that's all I see going to happen. Because she ain't going anywhere in the summer. She's not leaving the apartment. She has not lived any life. She just can't adult. She can't handle money. She can't handle bills. She can't handle anything. Remember when she told the story? Who told the story? Might have been Pete. I don't remember if it was her or Pete. She got laid off from her job, fired. We found out fired. She tried to start with laid off. But anyway, she got fired at the doctor's office. But they put in the wrong reason. They said that she left early every day. And she never did. So she got quite a bit of money every week. She used, oh my God, Pete. She even said she put him in debt because she spent all her, whatever, earnings she got from, it's kind of like a severance pay. It was like $500-600 a week, right? She spent it all on food. All of it. All of it. All of it. Her addiction is so strong. She just wants to sit and bed rot and be brought food. She admits it. She said the perfect life is to lay in bed all day and eat. So what are we doing here? What are we trying to fix here? We know she gaslights us, manipulates us, and tries to change everything with just words. But the actions, they've been spelling out for 7 years, right? Like at first she wanted to be a makeup channel. Hello. Then a weight loss. Ooh, maybe weight loss will work. The truth is she's always wanted to eat on camera and do the least. And she got that 101,000 subs. She don't care anymore. She done. Well, and that's the thing. We're going to get into that. Let's look at what occurred. We will go, okay, she wasn't even kidding when she said, I'm going back to Kuwait. Because Salah can't live without her money. We know that. Bullshit. He's not a professional at anything but being a romance, whatever you want to call it, right? Will there be a mass unsubbing? I don't know. Once you hit 100,000 subs, will your channel just stay there no matter what happens because you earned the plaque? People are like, what's going on? She's not gaining 200 subs a week anymore and 800 subs. She was buying them sub for sub. I mean, come on. Do we have to prove that? No. Nobody has to prove that. She always tells on herself. But anything that you get the dishonest way, right? Like even that money from PayPal, that she got it the dishonest way. Everybody wanted to see her live her new life in Canada. We were all looking forward to the new place, the decorating. But you know what? We live in a delusional land. There's no way she would have decorated. Yeah, we've been watching this nonsense for 7 years. And ever since Nader dumped her, she has been out to prove to the internet that a man will love her. Oh my, even if she has to insult an entire culture and religion. She don't care. Buckle up, folks, right? Because if he doesn't cam up or he doesn't start pretending to be her husband and in love again with the stupid videos, I don't know what's going to happen. He may get sick of her after he has, I feel like he has to achieve something before he's going to let her go. Because I know he can't afford the townhouse or the apartment, and I know he can't afford the car and all that they have. He was living in a shack where his feet, when he laid in bed, his feet touched the refrigerator door. And she going to act like he has it like that he's some sort of professional. Get out of here. It's like we don't see what we see. That's called gaslighting. All right, so let's get into this. I got to start my speaker up again. I'm surprised he's still working at her, but I guess he's going to need a replacement. There you go. There you go. He cannot afford for any financial lapse like the car, because then Kuwait will think he doesn't have a job, and then they're going to want to see his job even though he's on paper at the Beezer shop. I'm just saying, he likes his lifestyle now. He loves the iPhone, the iWatch, the AirPods, all of it. He loves all of it. The car, this is his dream. You know, you got to think the rest of his family's probably all professionals, and he was the one living in a shack. So my thoughts are he's got to get things in order before he can let her go. Truth. He figured, but he didn't realize when it comes to her food and her wanting to have a couples channel with a man, he didn't realize that he's going to see tantrum after tantrum. He's totally looking for another desperate female. Exactly. All right, let's see this. This is Piggy. I'm watching Piggy's clips of the deleted community post from last night.
Hi. Sometimes I was thinking I want to go back to Kuwait, yeah. I'm not going to lie, like last night. But I worked through it.
I'm telling you, if she don't listen, he is telling her everything she wants to hear because he's afraid she can go to the bank and cut him off before payday, which is in 2 weeks.
Because like logically, just right now, this is the best thing for me, especially after I invested a lot of money, you know, in getting here.
Wait a minute. I thought you said Salah paid for you to get there. With your money. See how you tell on yourself? You're a liar, pants on fire. Remember, this is just entertainment, people. There is to be no real hate. Listen, we have 666 people in here. Could somebody leave or somebody come in? Thank you. It's the total eclipse day. I don't want to see those kind of numbers. Thank you. Oh my God, it's okay. Thank you. We got more people. Thank you. All right, we're at 674. We're safe. Some thumbs up would be nice. Did you hear what she just said? She paid. She paid.
But I worked through it. Because like logically, just right now, this is the best thing for me, especially after I invested a lot of money, in getting here.
There it is. One lie debunked.
I'm going back to Kuwait.
Yeah, you weren't just joking. Now, look at her, high as hell. Everybody said, whenever she says I'm just joking, she's not joking.
Final update for a while. I'm going back to Kuwait. I got a bit nostalgic for Canada, but when I get here, my feelings change. Moving here feels like a step back. There will be no going back to how things were. I love my new life as a revert, and despite not being perfect, I will get closer to Allah, inshallah. The vibe in the Middle East is best. Islamic countries are best. Supporters have threatened to unsub if I choose direction.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. What are you talking about? What are you... Hold on. This. The vibe in the Middle East is best. Islamic countries are best. First of all, you're not even practicing. And I'm not just talking about the fast. Because you got to take your pills, you got to drink your water because you sweat when you walk to the bathroom. I get it. But you're not even doing the 5 pillars. You're not bringing yourself to Allah, which is the purpose of Ramadan. It's the holiest month of the year. And you made a joke out of it. Even when you went back to Canada knowing that there's halal restaurants, halal food, you could easily order and go pick up in your busted out Kia. You laughed in the face of these people. Okay, anyway, yeah, she is a bitch.
Supporters have threatened to unsub if I...
This is where we go again. If you don't agree with everything I do, then just leave. That's what she does. Now, with that same energy, you don't think she stomped her feet because Salah won't film with her and everybody's talking about how he's done and it keeps the Kybella thing alive? What does Foodie do when she's done something really, really bad? She goes forward. She comes back on camera and acts like it didn't happen. Now, if Salah doesn't follow that same energy, then everybody's going to talk about Pooh, Boy, and Kybella. He would have to come on and create a new character, which he's refusing to do. Right? He's refusing to do that, which makes it look bad for her and reminds her of the Nader thing. When Nader would, Nader at least went on camera, but he would kind of put her down like, I don't know, Salah does. So you don't think she wouldn't stomp her feet? Look what she says to these people that gave her money. Look what she says to these people that came forward. This is her new audience, by the way. I guess they think we're haters. Well, I guess they fucked around and found out, did they not? They gave her money, helping her to get into her new place when all she wanted to do is jump on a plane back to Kuwait. See how she does that? She turned off all the comments too. I don't need fair weather followers. Do you see the narcissism in this? It's all about her. None of you. No, Aunt. What about Sam? Weren't you getting Sam back and you were so excited? Fuck Sam, I'm out of here. Just like before. That's all I'm seeing. Yeah, she ain't leaving that apartment. What vibe? You don't leave that apartment in Kuwait. It's the hottest place on earth. Look at this.
If I choose direction. In life, they don't look. I say please leave. Don't need fake gather followers. Boundaries, people, if any of...
So you people that gave her money based on her community post, lying, saying she can't... I don't even have a spatula for my new apartment. I gave the deposit, and I don't even have a spatula. Lies, lies, more lies. Well, the spatula thing ain't a lie, because she gave all her stuff away. She threw it in the garbage and gave it away. She did not put it in boxes, store it at somebody's place, or get a storage unit, just in case. This is a 40-year-old woman that now relies on a man in the Middle East who doesn't even want to film with her, and she has to leave every 3 months for a visitor visa run. Wow. And her health is deteriorating, but she don't care as long as it looks like somebody loves her. Do you see how nuts this is? And these people, why would you even have to say that? Why don't you just give the money back? Just like the fake got to go to a hotel with Pete's and the cats. And all she wanted was Uber Eats. That's all she wanted. Addiction. In my opinion.
Of you who sent me money for my new place here want it back, let me know and I will return.
She even admits it. She falsely asked people for money. So how you going to spin that, yo mama? For my new place. Those who sent money, do you think those people wrote on the description? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if they did, she in big trouble. Her PayPal will come down so fast. Because you can't, if somebody sends you one, that's false, whatever. Yeah, can we have laughy faces for all those people that gave Chantal money in the chat? Let's just let the laughy faces roll through. And the goat screams. It was a false money grab, which is what is called deception and lies. And that can get your PayPal shut down in a minute. If they reported that, it will be shut down. It's happened to many YouTubers that have done that. Look at the laughy faces. Clowns. Yeah, we can do clowns and laughy faces. Oh my gosh, you guys are on your game today. She even admits, who sent me money for my new place. Suckers! If you want it back, let me know. You know what you should have done? Refunded the people that said for your new place. That's what you should have done. That's what an empath would have done. An empath also would not, I didn't lie, I just changed my mind. Then you refund the money. Because that is false. Shame on you. And you admitted that you paid for your ticket.
Turn it to you, no problem. I've changed too much to enjoy living here now. Whether you
have not changed at all. You are still the same deceptive human who uses their audience. Uses their audience emotionally, financially. That is sad. That is sad. And now it's all like, you know what? She had money when we started covering her because, it was the whole Nader thing. I was watching her long before they're just on and off going, good God, look at this one. Look at these stories. How disgusting, right? How's this person for real? But anyway, when the Nader thing happened, oh yeah, we were all in. We're like, what's going on? This is crazy. How does she not see? How does she not see what's going on? She just wants to be loved so bad. We used to have empathy for you. Okay? Of course, I do, because you're just funkel-brained at this point. But she don't even care. As long as she doesn't have to adult, right? But you have not changed one bit. Actually, since you become broke, probably because you could totally finance your life on what you make. Totally live in an apartment, pay the utilities, and live a life. Absolutely. Kia's paid off. You pay, if you're able to pay for all that stuff in Kuwait, which we know now, plus fly every 12 weeks and put out money, we are now seeing the truth that you will do anything to feed your addictions, including Salah. You could have stayed in Canada until you could afford to go back. But what did you do? What did you do? You turned to your audience and lied to them, saying it was for your new place. And it was to go back to Kuwait and stalk Nader. Came right to my tongue. Salah. Oh my gosh. My husband vowed to take care of me. No, he won't. No, he won't. He knows once you go there, he's got you stuck again. He promised that in December and you went back and he ignored you more. I can't with this.
Whether you believe it or not, it's not my job to convince people of anything.
You see? It's not my job to convince you. Did you see that? That's what's in her head. She's been trying to convince us that her Delulu land is reality. Honey, that might work in your, I don't even know, compromised gray matter, but not to us. We see what's going on, and we've been trying to warn you and help you. We even promised that your channel would grow. I believe she would give up her channel for a fake marriage. She would have done it with Nader too. She would have done it with Nader. Absolutely.
My husband vowed to take good care of me, to support me even more on my health journey if I
No, he won't. Because you will have a tantrum because it's too hot. He won't put a treadmill in your living room. He'd rather put more lights on the Temu car. He spends the money, or he saves it until he's done with you. And he's got enough money for a year or two. Honestly, are you kidding me? And I think the reason you flew all the way to Canada, now listen to me, folks, see what you think. The reason you flew all the way to Canada is because you were teaching him a lesson that you're going to spend that money on yourself. You got over there, you bought THC, you bought food, you bought clothes. You made it look like you were moving into an apartment and never going back to Kuwait, just so he could make promises to you and you could test him. Remember, she tested every guy she's with. She's told us. She had a friend call Bibi and flirt with him. And he said, I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend. She did the same thing with Pete in high school. So this is just a test. She's definitely cutting off her nose to spite her face. She's also cutting off her channel to spite him. What happens when she's broke over there? Everybody walks away. And the only views that come across her channel, just like Nader's gets 50. He gets about 10 people in his live streams. What's going to happen if everybody goes to the reaction channels only? So that would be about 50 views. The end. What's going to happen? You get all sassy and middle finger everybody that gave you money. That's how you're going to act. This is who she is. And then she'll come back on and blame it on her mental health. Honestly, yeah.
I returned.
But we're here for it, people. And I know you're sick of her. But that's because you get emotionally involved. I told you, sit back and watch. This is not going to end well. Now, if she would have stayed in Canada, she probably would have started doing really well in her life. But I'm sorry, I think the devil got a hold of her. I think the devil's got a hold of her. We're about to watch.
I will take more of a break now. I will focus on
So you are going to punish Salah and yourself. No, she won't. No, she won't. She will come back live with this pretend eating halal healthy food again. And then eventually she'll be mukbanging again. And then she'll stay indoors because it's just too hot. She's going to come back with a mental health video. Trust me. Trust me. You guys, you have to understand. But even though she's saying, I don't give a shit. Leave if you want. I don't care. I do what I want. I don't need you. Right? That's exactly what she's going to do. She's done it time and time again, which is why she just keeps like overturning her audience.
On myself. See you.
See you.
Now onto her deleted community posts.
Let's do it.
People are so dumb, they don't see how they contradict themselves in
That would be you. This is a full description of you.
Mao. He doesn't love you. Don't go back for him.
That is the truth. Listen, we're going to have a Willie scream every truth. He doesn't.
In the same breath, people claim I make $2,800 a month and am broke.
I don't think she makes $2,800. Now, she used to live stream all day long. She used to make, I don't know, videos here and there, but mostly she live streamed in Canada, and she had about 38,000 views per live stream, right? And that's a lot, right? Especially when you can run ads on 4 and 5 hour live streams. We know she's cut back. I don't think she's making $2,800. I think she's making more than that, but it's significantly lower. Like I'm just going to be kind and say half. I think maybe she makes 5,000 Canadian a month, which could pay for everything. Yeah, she definitely makes more than 2,000 a month. She wouldn't even be able to fly home.
I am broke and barren and blah blah.
Yeah, now you're just adding, you're being extra.
Fat blah blah. He can't come to Canada blah blah. Okay. So then by your logic, if he's paid to international flights for me this month alone.
With your money, because you already confessed, you said, I invested this much money, you think I'm going back? Mm-hmm.
And I cannot offer him any of the above things he would benefit from.
Okay, let's talk about the things he would benefit from being with you. Let's see, traveling? Nope, can't do that. She's too ill, right? Going out in public? No, people stare at her. A family? Nope, she can't have that. What do you offer him? Oh, right, money. Money, a better lifestyle, which is what you always use. You did it to Nader too. He looked like he came straight off the streets when you met him, and you took him shopping, you cleaned him up, you gave him money, you bought him all sorts of electronics. This is a parallel. There's no difference between, in my opinion, Salah and Nader. None. None.
Then why is he with me?
We don't know. Money. Money. Listen, you know what? I'm going to need a stack of cash to be able to go.
And Mao. Morons.
We're the morons. We were the morons when everybody was pointing it out with Nader. You took him to the casino. You took him shot. He did everything in his power to take your money. He must have taken at least 40 grand from you. At least 40 grand. Do you know what people would have done? Like, as adults, with the kind of money you were making, do you know what it would have changed people's lives on here. This is crazy.
We had one issue in our relationship.
Oh, no. No, not one issue. Shall we go over it, folks? Okay, so we're going to have some goat truth. The first time you went back to Canada to wrap up and give your cats away, wrap up the villa, give your cats away, without even vetting who BBJ was going to, right? Just get out of my hair. I got to move on, right? He means more to me than you, and I don't even know this guy, right? Okay, she comes back to Canada. Oh, wait, before that. No, right. Red room, girl. Red room, Bambi. Bambi's laying in bed with your man, right? And that was like a week before you even came to Kuwait. You know, when he was telling you to cover up, like that kind of stuff. Okay. Then we had another incident when you were in the second place, right? He knew he had you hook, line, and sinker at this point. There was stuff on his phone because you talked about it while you were locked into that second place. He locked her in, believe that or not. He did. This cash cow's going nowhere. We're keeping the barn doors locked. But anyway, you admitted you found stuff on his phone. Then we go to Thailand. You found stuff on either his phone or the TV. So if it was on the TV, you were sleeping in separate rooms. And when he went for his night walk, you scanned his TV, because we already know you're psycho like that. You've proven it with how you were with Nader. So it was on his TV. He was watching Corn or something. Could even have been Just Two Girls. Oh, that would have hit home. The whole Nader thing. Yeah, purple mattress. Anyway, you were chain smoking. You were upset. You let us know. And then the big moment, you went back to Canada for Christmas to get your gifts and visitor visa. Kai Bella. And that's when he quit going on the internet. Because once again, you exposed it all to the internet. Like you did with Nader. Every time you were upset, we get the nuggets, which we love. We love it. You should. You should tell people when you've been mistreated. But anyway, so then Salah decided, no more. I am not going on the YouTube anymore. I don't want to hear it. He didn't apologize. He didn't come on and say, I'm going to get closer to Allah. I'm going to start going to the mosque. I am really going to start, you know what I mean? I'm really lost myself. No, none of the above. He just walked away. And you're sitting here making excuses for him, just like you did Nader. And then, when it all comes out in the end that you were being abused, you were being, blackmailed or threatened in any way, right? Then we're supposed to believe that, right? Is that what the next step is? Sorry, you're the boy who called wolf, or cried wolf.
And as you saw in those texts yourselves, he never did it since he loved me, and believe me, he's proven himself since. You know nothing. Anyways, as you can see, I need another break from the internet. Bye.
Listen, the only reason she takes breaths when she breaks from YouTube is when she's done something really bad. But it won't last long because it's the beginning of the month. She's going to give this, I don't even know, maybe a few days, and she'll be right back and blame it on her mental health. As soon as she figures out how to convince, her words, not mine, to convince people she's not a bad person. Lordy be, the Antichrist is walking this earth. Hold on. Oh my God, I have to show you guys something. We have to take a commercial break. Okay, Tiggs, I've got your carrots. For the love of God. I'm going back to the grocery store today because if the world ends tomorrow, I need to pick up some stuff. Let me show you. I'm just kidding. If it ends today, whatever. Okay, I have to show you two things. First of all, this is, and I know it's made by Yoplait, okay? I get that. It's made by Yoplait. The Oui yogurt. This is vanilla chocolate. My hubby and I went back to the store yesterday. He goes, you want to get some of that yogurt? I said, fill the cart. I'm kidding. I got 3, he got 4. This stuff is 220 calories. And other than that, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what else is in it. I really don't. This is the best yogurt I've ever eaten in my life. And if you don't know me, I like a yogurt and some cut up cheese for lunch. That's my favorite lunch. Now, we don't generally get products from Canada, right? We just don't. I don't know why. I don't know why. So this was my first product from Canada, right? We already know Canada has higher food standards than the United States. Listen, they'll straight up shellac shit and go, it's good for you, right? They will. They don't care. Listen, they don't. Because I think that we, the red, the white, and the blue, I think we cover the largest amount of pharmas. Let's just say pharma. For everyone else, Mexico, other countries. That is the best thing Your Plate has ever made, and you are correct, Tom D. Anyway, look at this. These are called Sumi. This is a product of Canada. Yeah, they're pricey. They're like 7, 6. My husband took one. Doesn't matter, I'm going to the grocery store and I'm getting more. So I put them in the air fryer. It even tells you on the inside, your air fryer, how to do it. Okay, now listen to the ingredients. I've never even heard of anything this pure over here. I haven't. All right, listen, because I always read ingredients. And the first few are the most of, right? Cabbage, chicken, water, soy flour, green beans, red peppers, onion, soy sauce, salt, canola oil, garlic, Thai basil, and natural flavors that contain canola oil. And the spices are chili flakes and sesame oil. Mama, put these in the air fryer. This is the best thing I've ever eaten. All you Canadians know, we don't get Canadian food here. How this happened, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm about to invest a Ben in these, a hundy, and put them in the freezer. You ever taste the ones that are, like Innovation and boo, the ones that are, even the what's the name of it? Even Panda Express and PF Chang's. What? Blech. Right, they're gross. This has real chicken. Not that shit that you're just like, what part of the chicken did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Not like that. This is real good. I'm getting more today. Oh my gosh. That Thai basil chicken spring rolls. There's other brands or other ones, but I wanted the chicken and Thai. This is the best thing I've ever had. And it comes with a sweet chili dipping sauce. I couldn't even talk. In fact, the last one I crisped up in my air fryer. I took it up to my husband. I said, I know you're probably not hungry right now, but just take a bite of this. This is from Canada. We're moving. Pack it up. We're going across the border. Healthy food. Anyway, they were crisp. So anyway, he takes a bite. And I go to walk away. Like, wasn't that good? And he goes, put that right down here on my table. Because he was gaming. He didn't even let me take the rest of it for myself. What brand is it? It's called Sumi. Or Sum. Oh, okay. I thought that was an I. It's an exclamation point. I know, that's funny. They're already fully cooked. Sum. S-U-M-M. Sum. From our kitchen to yours. An authentic home kitchen built 2 generations ago. This is the... Yeah. Well, it's not even about the spring... I know, I've made spring rolls myself. I've made them with chicken. It's an all-day event. Cooking down the cabbage, the onions, and all that stuff. And you can do... what do you call those? Those roots. Yeah, you can do all that stuff. But it's an all-day event. I make like 30 of them when I do it. I'm just going to go buy... This is the best thing I've ever had. And I love spring rolls. I got them at my local grocery store. They're sitting in my bakery. Like, they just came from Canada. And I'm going to go get more. My local grocery store, and I've never seen them before. Like I said, we don't get any food from Canada. No. Listen. Yeah, I used to make them from scratch. It's a whole deal. No, I don't have a Kroger. You're not going to have my store at where you live. You won't have it. It's a local only. Oh, you buy the same brand. Okay. I don't know, Marina. You could actually put in SUMM, exclamation point, and you could see where they sell it in your... mine was in the bakery department, yep, where the fresh stuff is, and we get like Panera soup in containers. It's like all the things that come in. It's not in the freezer department or any of that. No, it was in the bakery. And it's probably limited. I'm getting them all today. Costco, they said, has it. There you go. We don't have a Costco either. I have to drive 40 minutes to a Costco. I'm not against it. But anyway, back to the show. Lord help us. Dink. Okay, people are so dumb. Blah, 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 blah. They don't see how they contradict themselves. Blah, 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 blah.
Peace.
And no, I didn't come here for a visa run. Why would I come here for that when it's too expensive?
That's correct. And this is the truth. She did not come there for a visa run. She came there because Salah is not being the fake husband he's supposed to be. Now, we started out doing it, but then his true colors came out. You know what I'm saying? His true colors came out. Everybody's seen him for who he was, just like we've seen, Miss OnlyFans for who she is. And then she keeps playing these different roles. See, she lives in a non-reality, and Salah lives in reality. Salah is who he is. He's not going to apologize for it. He is going to continue to reach out to other women, and she wants him to stop because she wants him to fall in love with her. And that's the truth. She wants him to fall in love with her, just like she did Nader. Well, if I give you this and that, make your life better, you'll fall in love with me. That's called conning your way to somebody. That's not love. You don't even have anything to offer a man 10 years younger than you. As a wife, you don't even want to leave the house. You just want someone to claim you on YouTube because that's your reality. That's the truth. So no, you didn't go back there for a visa run. You went back there to show him that if he doesn't start stepping up and making you look good and loved and married, right? Then you're going to go home. That's exactly what that was about. And she was showing him that she will spend her money on going home, setting up a new apartment, blah, blah, blah. She's tried to buy love forever.
It's not your business about my visa status. I'm done with YouTube. You people need a damn life. He cheated on you. We moved on. You know nothing. I cheated on someone I love dearly also, and guess what? I learned and never did it since. People change, and besides that one incident.
So why would you compare you cheating on Pete and BB to Salah cheating? This is what she does. She compares bad things she does to other reaction channels who don't do anything anywhere near what she does. And she tries to justify her bad behavior by comparing it to others. So the reason she forgave him, which trust me, he is not a good boy. Okay? He is not a good boy. He's looking for a replacement, but he'll take your money in the meantime. Or he's got a couple gigs going where he's making bank money and living the life he wanted to. She's got a completely different idea of what love is. Yeah, he's better at hiding it now. And I think there's a whole gig going on over there. A whole gig. Now, see, Nader has that mindset, right? So he's just doing it in Canada. You know what I'm saying? And we know Salah wants to get to Canada. We know this. He's probably hoping that any of the people watching Chantel's channel, like Kybella, could be from Canada. Because we already know, and he could get a ride that way. You know what I mean? Find another Didi. And we know that. And she will stalk him and make him crazy to the point where it will happen. We already know that too. Anybody to rescue him from this crazy, right? But in the meantime, he'll take her money. He don't care. He doesn't have to do anything. As long as he brings her food, he's content, or she's content. She'll look, yeah. So anyway, my thought process is she was showing him that she will spend her money if she wants to. That's a fact. And that's why she went home. Well, I think we've seen it. When she gets mad at him because he's not doing what she wants him to do, which is fake lover, then she always threatens to go home. And she's done it. And she'll continue to do it. And he's not going to stop her. Technically, if he was married, he could stop her from going to Canada. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it happen in other countries where they've stopped their wife, which they have every right to do, from leaving the country. So we know she's not a resident. We know she's not his wife. He has to let her go because she has a visitor visa. See how this works out? It's insanity, but we're watching it.
Everything else is amazing about him. Mind your business. Stop judging things.
And quit putting your shit out there for people to judge the things. Rebuke the lies. Point out the deception. You know why we do it? Because you just took people for their money on PayPal. You literally just lied to those people who gave you money, and then you didn't even give them their money back. You used it to go to Kuwait so you can stalk. Oh my gosh. And you wonder why you have reaction channels? Oh my gosh, Mr. Snowflake's going to eat this up.
Things you know nothing about. Your YouTube career will be over if you go back. Do you know?
Absolutely. You'll see. They'll just come to the reaction channels. End of.
How stupid that sounds? You think I give an actual crap if people don't want to watch me anymore because
Wow. So, this is the playbook of a NPD. Right? This is the playbook right here. What you're reading right here is the playbook. You think I give a crap? Yes, she does. It's her livelihood. This is how she makes people feel bad about themselves. No, it's the lies that keep ruining your channel. The lies, the lies, the lies, the lies. Go do whatever you want with your own life. Don't film a religion. Don't film a culture. Don't film you mocking it and almost middle fingering it. Get out of here with your gaslighting bull. Anyway, everybody calm down. Man, you are something. Is this your true self that we didn't know about? I'm going to guess so. I'm going to guess you actually showed who you really are. Not that sweet talking, oh my God, I just appreciate all of you. You got to 101K subs and decided you got a little too big for your britches, ma'am. Way too big.
I am doing something
Like for real, for real.
I want to do with my own life. Good riddance. Don't care, never will. Eventually, I will rebuild a different audience anyway, as if...
Wow. You even doubled down. I'll just build a different audience anyway, eventually. What? Can you imagine this being your sole income? I can see her now at a job. The way she treated that doctor that was into healthcare, that woman. I can see. Yeah, this is evil. This ain't crazy. This is evil. Time for a foodie beauty blackout, right, Toodles? Yeah, just tell everybody to come on over to the reaction channels. Trust me. She'll feel it. Will she ever see what she's doing? She really believes Sla would take care of her if she had no money? Oh my God. I think that would be a fun little test, would it not? Since her audience dictates her success and apparently dictated whether she went back to Kuwait or not. Yeah, who's left? Oh my God, there's like 60 reaction channels that have at least 7,000 watchers, and they grow exponentially while your views go down and down, foodie.
If you people think I am going to live my life how a bunch of strangers online want me to. I am not more alive here. I am high here to deal with the depression.
Yeah, and every chance you get, you go to a country where you can get high again. What's the difference? What's the difference? So, what happened when you were depressed in Kuwait? You ate. and gained 100 pounds at least. So what are you talking about here? Getting high or overeating with diabetes? Let's balance the scale here. Which one would be worse? Ma'am, you choose to deal with your depression because you can't get out of your own stupid head. You can't adult. You won't even try. You won't even push yourself for a walk. Oh my God, she pushed herself for one walk. We still debated whether she actually walked 3,000 steps, but whatever. You laid in bed for a month after that. What are you talking about? You act like you have all this willpower and somebody dropped you off on an island where there was no food. All you could do was smoke and get high. What are you talking about? This is gold. Gold. I'm telling you. This gaslighting shit is gold.
Jen.
Takesy.
Okay, now I'm done with YouTube for a while.
This is the longest goodbye, Foodie. What were they, every 3 minutes? That's called manic. You were in a very intense, probably manic or high adrenaline or just high, nobody knows, state of mind. Having full anxiety because giving up Salah, who doesn't want you, because he never came on and apologized. He never stood up for you. He hiding like a coward because he doesn't want his gig to be up. So if he just disappears, everybody just forget about him. Wow, what a concept. And you're allowing that, huh? Your own husband. You're sitting there. You're the one talking for him? Get out of here. Anyway, I am just saying, yes, you were having a psychotic episode. So what did you do? You were impulsive once again because you can't deal with life. Wow, good luck with that, Salah. And, but if it all fails with Salah, peace will be waiting in the wings for you. Oh, my God. This is... Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And yes, this is a psychotic episode. I'm frustrated and over putting my life out there for the entertainment of others. It's clearly not healthy. I am tired of stupid people. Down to my supporters. See you later.
Wow. You don't have supporters anymore. You just conned them out of money. They literally gave money so you could do better in life in Canada and get healthy and see doctors and maybe get weight loss surgery. You literally conned them. That's psychotic. That right there, knowing what you're doing. Do you know that is willfully sinful? Do you even know what willfully sinful means? It's kind of like when you take the Shahada, right? And you raise your the right finger, because Allah considers the left hand dirty. So you raise your right finger, and that is your promise to Islam, right? Like you did on content for your channel, right? And then you go and do everything against Allah. That's willfully sinful. Do you see how your head is all over the place now? Because you made an oath, a promise, and you have spit in the face of these people who in their holiest month of Ramadan, and you're going to tell me you're an empath? Get out of here with that nonsense. Oh my God, that is deceptive. That is, that's a, wow. You ever heard of the wrath of God? The wrath. Fire, brimstone, wrath. He says it over and over in the Bible. He don't play like that. He don't play like that. Can you imagine? Whoa, turning your back on Allah after you raised your right finger. How is the Muslim community not losing their shit on YouTube over this? I'll never understand. That's not a fart, that's my chair. Hear it? Want to hear it? Of course not, won't do it. You're making me a liar. There it is. I'm just letting you know. We don't need those clips, yo mama. It's my chair. For real. I don't eat food that makes me sick.
I'm going back to Kuwait. I was joking.
No, you're serious. Absolutely serious. What a joke. Okay, so let's cover some of the BS. We just covered some of it. Man, she is something else, this one. Just something else. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Everything is just characters and cosplay. Everything. Everything she does is just, oh, this will do good on YouTube. Oh, this will do good on YouTube. And meanwhile, your life is wasting away. And you know what? I think she likes it like that. I think she would rather do a character on YouTube than deal with real life Chantal. There's no way she's getting her health in order, and there's no way Salah's going to give a shit. Period. The end. For real. All right, we're going to watch the Jamaican chicken patties because I ain't never seen it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, God will not be mocked. God will not be mocked. Oh, willful sin. Conscious sin. On purpose. So when she gets frustrated in life, everything be damned. Remember when Salah, I gave my kids away for you. Remember that moment? Okay. She said, I should just take this hijab off. I don't even believe in God right now. So your faith in Islam is based on Salah playing his part as your fake husband? Oh my God. These glasses are hilarious. It just adds more to it. I'm telling you, there's no one like her. There's no one like her. I mean, you could say the Antichrist. I'm just kidding. Listen, that's my comedy.
Peace. My baby's gone.
That's what I said, Jinx Journey. I said she is a repent, right? Well, she's sin, repent, repeat. Sin, repent, repeat. Sin. Boy, what are you barking at? Is the moon out? Hold on, I gotta see what's up. What, you see the moon? You see angels? Do you hear trumpets? No, nothing yet. No, the moon's nowhere, baby. The moon, no moon yet. Okay, all right, we're all right, boys. Okay. My dogs are good at alerting me. And, you know, I didn't know if the moon was starting to show up or if it's just going to magically appear in the sky like 2 hours before the eclipse. I don't know how it works. I mean, I know it takes the sun from the time it rose this morning. We're at 3 hours. So when we get to being, okay, so it's going to start going over the moon's supposed to go over the sun starting at 1:15 p.m. So we're at less than 3 hours. I do not see it rising. And we got clear skies. I still don't see it rising. Now, it takes the sun, 3 hours to be in the position it's at right now. So where's this moon? I want to see it coming up over the horizon soon. I think I'm going to make a video because I can be more in control of editing and making it look really cool because it's still going to look eerie on the ground, which is what I like. So my favorite part of an eclipse is how eerie everything is and all the chipmunks and the birds just go quiet. It's weird. That's true. We won't know if it's an eclipse or Foodie's plane going over the sun. We don't know.
With the wind.
Oh, yay. Finally, 2 people showed up. Jeez. You'd think at 101,000 subs, they'd have just rolled in. Nope.
Glowing? I don't see it.
You went from 18,000 views of your channel going downhill. Now you're at 12 from 4 days ago. 1%, huh? Boy, is that what happens when you hit 101,000 subs? You go to 1% views? Wow. I don't want any kind of that crazy.
Thank you. Hey, Noel. That's a long answer. Hi, Anna G, Paquito, Talia. Hello, Brooke, Michelle, Dirty.
All right.
Everyone's
Da.
It's going well.
Is
I
it?
think I have some more in mind. So
Oh, yeah, the apartment. You were just like stroking your audience's hair, right? Yeah, I think I found my apartment, but I don't even have a spatula. What am I going to do? Maybe an Amazon wish list? Oh, I got a better idea. How about a PayPal because I want to go home. I want to go back to Kuwait and see what Salah's doing. Remember, 3 times a week she drove all the way to Montreal to spy on Nader and Didi? Can you imagine spying on a man and you have to keep flying across the country when you're super morbidly obese and you've got swelling issues and sciatic? Don't you ever mention that sciatic again.
The last Italian, I'm going to apply for it.
Already telling lies. For money.
Lindsay, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Tiffany, let's get sushi. Okay, maybe someday, Laura. Pooh, help.
Oh, anyway, sidebar. FFG says that and it always makes me laugh because it is a sidebar. Can you imagine if that volcano erupts today in the Caribbean? Oh my gosh. Listen, we're on high alert for many things.
Ooh, hello.
Including WW3.
One of these. Golden girl. Kiki. You're at Costco? Oh my gosh, good luck. Vanna. Trixie.
Oh, look at her. Look at my supporters coming in with the $10. Look at them. I'm going to need PayPal, though, because I need to go back to Kuwait to see what Salah's doing. Can you imagine? She just thinks if she sits in there, he has to come see her. Can you imagine? Oh, my gosh. I couldn't even think of living a life that's so pathetic. I really couldn't.
H. Alt. Oh, thank you, H. Alt.
I told you, Mr. Tiggs is all about energy, right? Mr. Tiggs is in the window, okay? And he's watching the sky. I'm not even kidding. Mr. Tiggs is all about energy. Right there. He's all about energy. So he's going to be extra today. Weather is definitely, he's a meteorologist. You guys didn't know that, but he was.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much. I missed all you guys. Thank you, H. Alt.
Okay, that's the 3rd time you've thanked that person for $10. What are you trying to tell everybody? 3rd time? It means so much. Thank you again. Thank you. She's already starting. She was already starting to lie. It's right there in your face. These beezers are clueless. God, did any of them graduate high school?
Yeah, I think I found a place, but I'm not going to tell you about it just yet. Naughty boy. I have the best patties ever. I'm starving. I'm so tired, guys. I don't know, my sleeping is messed up. Okay, so first to drink today I have, I don't know what this
Probably something you shouldn't be.
is. Colombiana, but it's...
What did she just say? Wait a minute. Is it...
So first to drink today I have, I don't know what this is.
Oh, Colombiana. Sweetened with sugar, aspartame, and... What is that word?
Beyond.
I can't get it. Wow, that's no good for you.
Yeah, but it's really cold. Cola flavor.
You skipped right past the sugar, didn't you? Of course you did. Health arc my ass.
What does that mean? I always say that.
What?
Hi, Tangerine.
Were you not... What does that mean? That means it has cola syrup in it. Cola flavored syrup. Goo-goo!
Lindsay, 34 months loyalty bees or Canada bees. Yes. Thank you, Lindsay. That's a lifetime. 34.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, it's a lifetime. Here we go. She knew she was broke and was stuck in Canada.
Where do you sit, bees? If you're a hamster, it's a lifetime.
I'll show you, Salah. Every time you piss me off, I'm going to go to Canada. And all you're doing is hurting your body and yourself, dummy. He don't care. Oh my gosh. Didn't work, huh?
Thanks, Lindsay.
Oh, it looks like she's been crying a lot or she was high. But it does, this one, because, yeah, it looks like she'd been crying. Like, there was something going on.
Bismillah. Doesn't have yeah, I am Italian in Canada. Doesn't have much flavor. Not right now, Tiffany Dawn. Maybe later. Oh, there's gonna be a snowstorm, I know. This is chicken.
I'll bet she's lying. I'll bet she's lying. You know how when she takes a bite, she always shows you the inside? She ain't gonna show you the inside. It's beef. It's not halal.
Ella.
And then she just got to the point where she really didn't care. Yeah, that ain't chicken, sweetheart.
What's a burnout? Thanks, Louise.
Okay, can you close your mouth, please? It's already horrifying enough.
Vanessa. Hi, kitty. Hi, creepy. Oh, you too have a great day. Tiffany, oh no, are you okay?
Oh, here comes the empathy. She knows how to play the role, but she don't feel shit. Trust that. Or she wouldn't have conned all these people out of money.
Hi, Monica. Welcome, Salam.
Yeah, I think the only reason she didn't show you the inside, because she was eating beef. It was, her face isn't even washed, so she's not praying during Ramadan. She thinks Ramadan's all about fasting. That's all she thinks it's about. And she doesn't wash her face, means she ain't praying. That's some old-ass eyeliner. Like, you just get, you know what? You get tired of the deception and the willful sinning. You get real tired of it. But, it's kind of like watching the devil in action. It's pretty cool. Like, for real. She's the one that put religion on this channel. That's the only reason I've been biting back and rebuking her. Because she put the religion on here so that she could insult another category that is sensitive to people. And it didn't make her more famous. It actually started destroying her channel. That's one thing you don't play around with besides animal abuse, is religions and cultures that's sacred to people. The only thing sacred to you is food. Remember, not real hate, just some reactions.
For you, Brenda. I'm eating Jamaican chicken.
Can't even see in it. Can't even see in it.
God, use H-Alt. Hi, Master Shredder. Your membership? Oh, no, Tiffany. Oh, that's okay. I mean, if you're in the hospital, come on.
Yeah. Moving on. She don't care if you're in the hospital. She ain't gonna pray for you. You don't want her to pray for you. Trust me.
She will.
Then that entity will show up over where you're at. Don't even ask for her prayers, people. What does this look? I love it. Yeah, that looks like beef. That looks like beef in your teeth. Beefy teeth. Does she have hair? I don't know. She'll never show us. Trailer Park, where the hell you been? I've been in here every day going, where's Trailer Park? You all right, girl? We know where her prayers go and nobody wants them. Right. You made Jamaican patties? A couple years ago, they turned out fabulous. Girl, where'd you get the recipe? I'd like to make them from scratch. What did you use? Did you use pie? Did you use pie dough? Or did you use like puff pastry? What'd you use? Come on, talk to me. I make pizza ones, but I make them out of pizza dough. Foodie is out of her mind. Oh, yeah. No. All right, on the internet, all right.
Yeah, it's like a empanada kind of. MMJ?
Yeah, I make pizza empanadas, and I make apple cinnamon empanadas. But the apple cinnamon ones are done with the puff pastry. Lovely. The beast. During Ramadan? Really? During the daylight on Ramadan? You had to eat on camera? Remember she lied and said she was doing Ramadan and breaking fast with a date and a water? And there's Salah filming her knowing she's freaking lying. He doesn't practice either. He just wanted her to cover up so she fit in and people wouldn't stare at her. I'm sorry. She will be stared at no matter what she's wearing, Salah. Just to bust it out, Skechers alone. She could be dressed like a ghost. I think he even wanted her to wear the niqab so people wouldn't recognize her in public. I think he's downright embarrassed. That's why she stays home.
Now, I can't fast. I know you're going to think, no, it's true because...
Oh, we're going to think what? That you were lying? We already knew you were lying. Could you even imagine sitting in the car and having him film you? Oh, I get to break fast. Here's my date. Spits the pit out the window and drinks her water. And it was all a lie. Oh, you know she got a bag of those. She got a bag of those, whatever they are, empanadas.
Like I explained yesterday.
Don't even explain. Just shh. Say less.
I have to take medications that, like, I need to drink water.
Duh. We already knew that. You didn't do Ramadan last year either. You gained weight.
I tried fasting, and I just, like, felt so dizzy because, like, I couldn't drink water.
So you couldn't share that on your channel? You couldn't share that when it was happening? You just continue to lie to people? Oh my God, I can't with this one.
And I'm like, how am I going to take my medications? Like, I can't do it, you know?
Yeah, anyone that ever believed in her needs to disconnect the internet. Throw your router in a pool. Okay, people? You beezers. Any of you.
But I didn't want to talk about my fasting because people judge me, you know, but...
No, we wouldn't have. What we judge is Ramadan is not just about fasting. That's the problem. You don't get it. You are sitting here in a hijab during the holiest month, and you can't refrain from eating on camera while they are in Ramadan. You do not have a community. You do not engage. Where's the vibe you're talking about when you refuse to even participate? Oh my gosh. Okay, Willie scream. I am not emotionally invested. I'm passionate. I'm passionate. That's it.
So I just kind of avoided it. Like, I didn't want to rub it in, but...
Oh, Trailer Park, I'm so sorry to hear that. But I'm so grateful Jesus saved you. She thought she thought her breast cancer came back. And it was benign. Now, I'm dealing with that with somebody in real life right now who means the world to me. And I don't want to start crying, okay? We don't know yet. We don't know yet, okay? And that's why I need the prayers so bad and so bad and so bad. Thank you guys so much. And in Trailer Park, I'm so glad that Jesus delivered you from that frightening, horrible disease.
Like, you're going to see me eating, so I have to tell you.
Oh, yeah. The Muslim community that she loves so much and vibes with, they're going to see this, so I got to tell you. Wow. You're an extra special person, aren't you, Foodie? You just couldn't refrain from eating on camera during Ramadan, whether you're participating or not, and you made sure you had that old-ass eyeliner on, which lets us know you did not pray one prayer during... You know what? Maybe next year. Maybe you'll get it right next year.
Hi, Gemini Gem.
Well, actually, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, amen, Ellen.
Pasta, Kiki.
Well, you see the moon. You see the moon. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's get down.
They're so good.
Thank you. I love you. That's a doggy. Doggies like to walk across the front, okay? We can't do it. No last hurrah.
So this is my lunch.
Get down. Get down.
Just leave me alone right now.
Get down. Come on, let's get Karen. Come on.
Oh, did you like it, Italian Tidbits, the airline? No, I'm not getting the mansion. You know how much
That playing with that hijab with dirty hands makes me nuts. Just makes me nuts. Food falling all over. I just can't. You know what?
The fact that I didn't get that house.
Because you were scammed. That mansion was a scam. And I believe with every bit of my soul, I do believe that you were scammed out of money. And you didn't care because you were making 20 grand a month. But I do believe you got scammed out of money because you wired it to them. You wired it to them. You got the nut salsa from the outdoor market when you went with Auntie, because there it was sitting on the table. And I think you picked yourself up a bottle of tequila to try to make this story seem more credible, because everybody's like, why would you wire money to a landlord? Those are scams that happen on Facebook Marketplace. I could see her laying in bed looking for her perfect mansion, her vlog mansion, to boost her channel, right? So she found it on Marketplace, and you're like, hey, can I meet you there? Oh, well, I'm out of state right now. So how about you know what? How about you just give me a deposit? I can see that. Just like this meeting an international husband on Tinder. Honestly, she cannot function. Yeah, she said that the nut salsa was gifted to her. And the tequila. Remember when she had to crack the bottle open and do shots online? Remember that night? Right? Remember that night? And if she wasn't on a live stream, she would have drove herself to McDonald's. Trust that. You guys think I should Uber to McDonald's? Blah, 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 blah. And everybody knew she'd been drinking because she was trying to put on a show again. Yeah. All of it is a show that is poorly scripted. It is probably, listen, you wouldn't even find that if you had a code on one of the worst TV apps there are. You're like, what's this app? What shows are on here? It's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But if she was a celebrity and an actress, she would be on an app you don't even know what it means. What it means on your TV. Like, it used to be Sling, but now people actually go to Sling. I go to Peacock for my Bravo needs. But I'm just saying, she is a Z-list actress. Because she always lies and then ends up fucking up by telling the truth. Yeah, try to think of the story you told everybody. The mansion you were going to move into, which really wasn't. But we called it the mansion, right? Because they had like, I don't know, she was going to have to watch people's cats. Well, the funny part is they're probably, the scammer probably knew if she drove by, she would see cats in the window or some shit, right? Anyway, I'm just saying, I know when she wired that money, she was being scammed. Because when you do a landlord thing, you meet the landlord there, you do a walkthrough. I think she looked at pictures and seen cats in the pictures. I think she looked at the pictures and made up the whole story. But I do believe, she called it a mansion, right? I do believe she wired money because she thought it would look good on YouTube.
Is there a copier?
And then they changed their minds. Oh, they probably Googled my name and seen the haters. You know, we're always to blame. And we're not haters, we're reaction channels. See, she can't stand people looking at her. Or she thinks, you know, the guy's going to come knock on her window. Are you, you know, Chantal, blah, blah, blah. You have been served. For Notter's trial, you've been served. Always hiding in the woods, this one. You love it. Look at her. Or are you meeting somebody? We need to look in those pharmacy glasses. What do you see? What do you see, my pretty? I can see some old-ass mascara, which tells... And eyeliner. You ain't praying. You better start. Listen, the only time she prays when she hit turbulence on the plane. That's the only time she wants God. When it benefits her. Not God. Doesn't benefit God, just her. High and paranoid. Right. Yeah, thank God Sam gets to keep living his best life.
There's like an official... Yeah. With divine intervention.
You don't know anything about divine intervention or else you'd be choking on that fucking empanada. Well, Amber Lynn Reed didn't change her ways after choking on a potato and shitting her pants. They don't. They may chew a little bit more, but that's short-lived. Short-lived. The devil always gets away with things. When you sell your soul to that, listen, we already know Christians suffer, just as Jesus did. You will suffer on this earth. Being rich isn't a good thing. You know what I mean? Being smart and being able to handle your money in a constructive way so you can just live comfortably and at peace. That's what you're taught. You're not taught to deceive for money. Because remember, the love of money is the root to all evil. For real. Amen. She knows nothing about divine intervention. Nothing. She is completely, at this point, consumed by evil. She don't even see it, but we do.
You know what I mean?
You know she's lying about that $2,000 on that Kia, right? She's lying. Last time she came to Canada, I showed it in one of my live streams a couple days ago. She was in the Kia dealership getting brakes and rotors done on the Kia. Of course, she never panned up so that we knew for sure she was there for that reason. Because I've filmed them changing my oil before. I've filmed them changing out. Well, my husband does the brakes and rotors, but I have filmed them. It was probably an oil change. If I'm going to be honest with you, it was probably an oil change. But she had spent her money going to Canada in December and was kind of grifting. Nobody spends $2,000 on brakes and rotors, right? I think she was getting an oil change. That's just me. Because we know she don't care about any of that other shit. She don't care if her brakes are squeaking all the way through town. Not only that, when she went back this time, she came again with that same $2,000, but this time it was $2,000 grift. Like, woe is me. And she didn't get that car fixed. There was nothing. No. She was then trying to get the money back in super chats or something. Like maybe she was going to stay till her next pay. And then, whatever, she changed her mind after she got the PayPals. The PayPals.
No, well,
She wanted the money to go back. She will stalk any man that she thinks is her possession. Any of them.
it's not the difficulty, it's that I have medical issues like I do.
So keep stuffing your face while you talk about it. Do you know where your medical issues came from? Stuffing your face. This is not 2 + 2 = cow. Well, in this case.
And if you can't fast, then, like, if you have medical issues and you can't fast, then you're excused on it.
You wouldn't do it anyway. You wouldn't even try. Trust that. You have lied so much about fasting and water diets and vegan and keto. You just think it's what everyone wants to hear. Truth shall set you free. Yeah, I think somebody in the chat was like, excuse me, why are you eating in the daytime during Ramadan? And then I was like, oh shit.
It's nice, eh, time?
Yeah, anytime she pays for a man, whether he's willing or not to claim her, she's already decided she is in, he's hers. Like, that's the truth.
I know, I look weird.
Yeah, and then you added those glasses, and here we are.
Yeah, I bought some new clothes.
Yeah, and left them all behind. Did mom buy them for you, and you just shit all over that? Or she doesn't like to be dressed like a Muslim when she's in Canada. That's what it is. She likes to be a Canadian when she's in Canada. Good God, Sybil.
But they're kind of big. I bought a size up.
Why, so you could eat your way into a size larger? Or so you could look skinnier? I don't get it. And women, would you buy a size up? You're like, you know what? I'm just going to go buy these jeans a size up from what I wear. Well, I'd only be doing that if I'm planning on going on a cruise or something where you eat for 7 days straight. Actually, I'd buy sweatpants at that point. Nobody does that. Oh no, she'll be back. She's going to come up with a mental health thing. She is going to blame it on her mental health. Right now, she's blaming it on the reaction channels, per usual, that she went out there and begged for money on PayPal for her new place in Canada and then used it to fly back to Kuwait to stalk Salah. And then she's got Salah promising he'll help her with her health, and it's not about that. What she wants is him to go on camera, and he's been refusing. So she went and took $2,000 and said, I'll show you. I'm going back to Canada, and I'm going to live on my own place. Good luck to you. You're going to be paying all that on your own. And we know he relies on her money. So that's what she did. Then she got the money back so she could fly back. So she, with the false promises. But they're just conning each other. Oh, she'll never go to work. She's so unemployable now. It's ridiculous.
Just in case.
Best she could do is call center like Pete's does.
Look at my hand's peeking out.
Okay, we already know what you look like. Just stop. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Christy.
Ginger beer? I never tried it.
Yeah. Well, actually, the only 8-hour shift she could do is lying down, watching Jim Carrey movies one after another, with a bed full of snacks. Why would Salah, what? Keep picking her up? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because he needs her money. He knows he can leave her alone in that apartment and pop in with takeout food when she's mad at him. But as long as she's in the same country as him, then she can control him. And then when she can't, and he's not showing up, and he's not answering texts or FaceTime or any of that stuff, then she does this stupid shit. She takes off to Canada. I'll show you. I'll show you. She did this shit with Nader. Like, she literally said that he got with Dee Dee or had Dee Dee at his place to get her attention. And here we are, almost 3 years now. He's been living with Dee Dee. She even crawled into bed with them. So if you don't think she will do anything for a man to fake love her, you do not know Foodie.
Yeah. Natalie, I have to practice the way I practice and not have to answer that.
Oh, okay. So she's going to do Ramadan her way. So she don't have to answer to any of you people. Not even the Muslim community. You know what? Mind your business. I will do Ramadan my way. Even though it's like literally written out how to do Ramadan. Like you're supposed to give, to those less than, where she's begging for them to give to her. Well, she is a less than, let's be honest. But she wanted charity instead of give to charity. And look at all the Christians. They came forward and gave charity, where she's in Ramadan and didn't give charity to anyone. Hell, even with all the promises she made on her channel, she just kept your money and didn't do shit. Why she keeps getting a new audience with all these reaction channels, I'll never figure it out. We're just trying to help people. She's going to deceive. That's how her channel goes. When she wants something, she will deceive. Wow. It'll all bite her eventually. Trust me. I've seen it happen to many people.
To anybody. That's it. That's all.
You run out of people. And then you run out of watchers. Then you run out of an audience. Then you run out of money. Then you're forced to adult. That's what's going to happen. Will she use the PayPal donations to give to charity once back in Kuwait? You're funny, Jinx Journey. Yeah, she's going to give it to the charity of her food addiction. It's going to be called Takeout.
Nut salsa? No.
I love that you're being trolled in your own chat, but you do have an open chat, so that is going to happen. Everything was too much work. I'm going to game on my Twitch channel, but she didn't get monetized fast enough, so she quit. She even said once, if I didn't make any money on this platform, what would be the point? Well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see. After what you just did to those supporters, I'm pretty sure it's getting harder and harder for you to find people who don't even know who you are. That's gold. But anyway, And then there was the OnlyFans, and she got too lazy to put up content. People were paying monthly, right? Also, what else? Oh, the postcard club. Yep. Never sent one postcard to anybody. Oh, and the winner of the coffee, Ashley Lamborghini, also known as Lambo, never got the coffee. Ever. She has never done anything for her supporters, but she wants you to buy cameos, give her PayPals, and just accept her way of doing Ramadan and accept her way of lying.
Well, anyway, hi GH.
Yeah, anyway, enough questions about Ramadan while I'm eating non-halal food in hijab.
I look like a librarian. What section of book are you looking for?
Oh God, she loves when you people just, you know, make her feel cute. No, that's not what you look like. You look like Amy Ramadan. Oh yeah, where'd she go? Oh, that's right. She forgot to mute before she whipped her 1.5-year-old's ass on a live stream. Good for you, Amy.
Really, Shiki? I find I look like I'm like 50. If I'm honest.
You'd be lucky if you see 50 at this point. She stole the card money from her Beezers. Oh, and also the donation to take BBJ to the vet. It was $300. And that's proven. It was from Vegan for Life. And everybody was disgusted. Because they're like, you were given the money to take her to the vet. Have you taken her to the vet? She goes, you know what? It's my money. I'll spend it the way I want. Which was on food and drugs. Good times.
So,
I'm so glad you're finding Allah to change your ways.
Gemini Jam, number for 25 months. Loyalty visa, hi. Thank you.
Oh, don't forget. Get out of here. You know that week off of YouTube's really going to hurt you. And if you take another week off, ouch. Ouch.
Thank you, Gemini Gem. I can't believe how long some of you guys have been here with me.
Yeah, I can't either. I just don't even get it. Let's see how many members are left after what you just did. I can't wait to see.
What, love this sound of rain? Hello.
I mean, I used to be like, okay, you know what? She just needs Jesus. She's a lost soul. But then the more disgusting things she did and never apologized, except for in her way. Oh, you took it wrong. That's not how I meant it. It's how it affected people. That's where empaths go to play, okay? But not you. You change it up where, you know, just forget about it. It didn't happen. Like you're going to do with this bullshit, the PayPal thing. You're going to come on and blame it on your mentals. That's what you're going to do. You're not going to refund anyone. You use the money for the opposite of why they donated it. They donated it for you to get your life going in Canada, and you turn around and used it to go back to Kuwait. Because I'm pretty sure if you'd have said that, nobody would have gave you a dime.
Yeah. Sorry, my notifications.
Oh, you're supposed to be praying right now?
I look happier? I'm just tired right now.
She was already planning on it. Because they're like, you look happier. Oh, I'm just tired right now. That isn't what they said. Your soul looks happier in Canada. The end. But she was already planning it. Yep.
Usually it takes like a few days for my body to readjust.
And you just jump back on a plane? Oh my. Can you imagine her ending up in the hospital, a back alley hospital in Bedouin area of Kuwait? Like literally suffering like I need a Canadian hospital immediately kind of shit. Oh my.
After sitting on a flight for like 14 hours,
Oh, and you're back on one, huh?
even just like after like 5, 6 hours,
Yeah, there's no way I would do that.
my legs start to I don't know, it's like I had compression socks on, but
Hey, can you believe this? She got back on a plane? Yeah, what about an emergency landing, right? You're over the ocean. It ain't happening.
legs feel so stiff and swollen after.
And you're gonna jump back on a plane. This is why I said she don't care about her health, you guys. She does no faith that Salah will stick around. You know, it was only one incident and we worked through it. Then why are you so paranoid that you're willing to put your body through test after test just so Salah, you trust him that much? Oh, she's a clown. I don't want to hear about her health at all. Thank you. Can we stop? I don't care if her head swells up the size of a 100-year-old oak tree trunk. I don't care. She don't care. I don't care.
For about 3 days.
So your body swells up for about 3 days. And now you're getting back on a plane. Wow. You ain't even been home a week. No, she don't care about her health. That thing has sugar in it. I read it. Pass for Pets goes, I'm done. I won't be watching anymore. Listen, we can do this. Come on now. Don't let her get in your head. Let's just keep sassing her. If you go radio silent, she wins. We have to rebuke.
Apple.
And we have to preach and we have to teach. We have to bring what's in the dark to light. We don't need any more people to be conned.
That's horrible. I'm going to install the day in my apartment.
Oh, what apartment, sweetheart? Look at her face. She already knew she's lying. How many you got in that bag? Pants on fire? Horizontal stripes? Look like a freaking soccer ball. Come on now. God. Can you imagine being so... Can you even imagine the devil having such a hold on you with food? Like, food is all you need to survive, right? You don't survive for food. Food is survival. That's it. This is awesome. I don't even think that's chicken. Look at her. I'm in heaven. Sorry about your Ramadan, sisters, but I'm in heaven. Sorry, I do not participate. Oh, is that the devil talking to you? You had to shush him. Oh, that was God talking to you. Saying, throw it out the window, feed the animals, no more. She goes, shh, shh.
I'm parked in the same spot as yesterday. Yeah, for now I have no choice.
Why? What you afraid of in your home country? I mean, you and Pete did skits. You rolled down a hill in your underwear and didn't care if people saw you. Why are you hiding now in your own country? She's afraid of Shannon. And FFG. And probably not her. Can you see him coming out of the woods like a gangly, sweaty, hairless Sasquatch? That'd be gold.
Joanne R., you suit blue.
No, she didn't need to come home to do taxes. She can do that shit online.
Thank you, Joanne R.
Or she did come home to do taxes. I mean, she's got family that coddle her and enable her. They wouldn't want her unhealthy body to fly all the way to Canada unless she's going to stay there and get healthy. They would be like, her mom even said, you need to stay over there. That's where your life is. Like, you need to get healthy. So then she flies back home, after her 40th birthday. But, like, Even if it's for the tax man, she would need to stay. I mean, I don't, who gives a F? The fact that she stole money from people, lied to them to go back to Kuwait.
That's nice of you. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Mike. Hi, Taylor. Marimar, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'll go for a walk.
Yeah, that's such a joke.
Pass.
I'll pass. She's not going to ever do healthy shit. So don't believe that lie. Those things she's eating are filled with beef because I lived in Boston and they sell them at the subway station and markets outside the subway station. Those are not chicken. She lies. Of course she lies. She wasn't lying. She wouldn't exist. She wouldn't even know how to exist if she wasn't coming up with some way to deceive.
No, I'm kidding.
Instead of Aries tattooed on your wrist, you should just put deceiver.
Porch Lockman,
I got to peek at the sky.
Those were a nice gesture. No, the chicken wraps were not a nice gesture. Why waste the food? Monica, these are so good.
Okay.
Brooke, if you can take a wild guess, I'll be so proud of you.
I'm going to look
Why
over
do you
there
think
this way.
I have to be careful in the middle of nowhere? I landed on April 1st, Italian.
Okay, makes no sense. I mean, if in 2 hours you're gonna start seeing, excuse me, the moon's nowhere in the sky at this point. Is it just gonna project into? Is it gonna be on a projector? Can anybody explain this to me? Hold on, I'm. You know what? We're gonna station identification break. Watching her stuff her damn face. Hold on, we have other things going on in the world, Foodie. Besides your lying ass. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, where's the moon at this point? Where is it? Hold on.
Viewer for you to look through, just like that.
Awesome.
That was wild. Okay, it's a commercial break there. Hold on. So, they're just all yapping. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so right now it should be somewhere like Eagle Pass. Is that where it should be right now? Oh, good. And we're having like that high alert military thing going on. Okay, wait a minute. What?
To seize ships at sea, as last year's hijack of the car carrier Galaxy Leader on the...
Okay, so Brussels, Belgium. What's going on? The security in the Red Sea. We just got all kinds of apocalyptic shit going on. By the way, I got to get to the grocery store because I got to buy some more of those things. I need that in my life. The sum. The prepping they recommend is super confusing. I don't even know. And listen, I had a family member, get a load of this, Saturday, heading to Michigan from Florida, right, in a car. Do you know how many people were traveling? Like, standstill traffic for like 2 hours. Not even moving. People heading to probably Indianapolis and all kinds of places. Dallas. All right, I got to see what's going on. This is actually the news. So, the Belgium. Something's going on in the Red Sea. Of course it is. This is like the whole day of nonsense. It's an absolute day of nonsense. All right, so let's see. Talking about the eclipse. Oh, eclipse tips. Yeah, don't look up. The sun could blind you if you're staring at it for hours. Well, anybody with a brain knows that. Moving on. What else do we have going on? Nothing? Why is it? Where's the moon? Where's the moon right now? Like we stupid, right? Of course. Through the eyes of space. Okay. So, are we going to get any film from space of the eclipse? What is happening? Are we doing this for the new generation of, aware people? At 3 p.m., it's supposed to be in Ohio. 3:15 here will be the full effect. But why isn't it in the sky right now when we're supposed to start seeing it in 2 hours? Doesn't it have to start showing up somewhere? Where is it? I've looked in every direction. And I always know where the sun comes up, right? Where's the moon? It should be somewhere near it, working its way. I don't know how this works. I just know it appears out of somewhere. Okay, so the moon's going to start its totality, right? But it's still one sky. It's not like it's the Goodyear blimp and it's just going to travel and create a shadow over the earth, right? It's still one sky. I should be able to see it. Do you know how far away they are? It's not all of a sudden. It's like, here comes the Blue Angels, right? No, you should already see it. That's my point, Pat. It starts at 10 o'clock a.m. The sun's already up. We can all see it. It's a bajillion miles away. But it's going to travel here. The sun's just waiting. Now, we can see the sun. It's just waiting. How does this work? You're saying it's traveling from California to here, but we can't see it in the sky because it's so, it's like a low-flying airplane. You got to wait till it crosses your state. Look at Tom in here. Everything is moving. You think? Exactly, Jennifer. It's going to show up on a projector. Yeah, thank you, Dita. How many of you ever, during the day, have seen the moon? How many? I love when the sun's starting to rise and you can still see the moon, right? Why ain't that happening right now? If it's already making its way across, what are we at, 35,000 feet? Like a plane. It's already near the sun. You just can't see it because the sun is blinding you. So they're just chilling till it's time. They're just chilling next to each other. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. I've seen the moon during the day. It's really cool. All right, let's get back to Foodie. Because none of us are scientists. None of us. I am all about, break this down for me. Break it down for me. But you're guessing just like us. I know, Jennifer. Yes, sun's too bright for you to see the moon yet. Oh, okay. So it's just chilling right next to it, waiting for that moment. Okay, go. It doesn't have to rise from the east and make its way in front of the sun. My husband's asking about the heifers. I don't know if they've sacrificed one yet. You guys can have fun with this, right? You get that you can have fun with this. I have way more questions than answers. Yes, Sherry. I need it to make sense. Because we're moving. Supposedly. We just circling. But the stars are always in the same place. I can't. All right, let's get back. It was funny shit. I love it. Entertains the shit out of me. Anyway, back to you, Miss Stuff My Face. And where'd your widow peak go? Oh, shit. Is your head still shaved? Look, you know her widow peak came down. Does that look shaved up there? Whoa. Does that look like her widow's peak is shaved? Oh my God, that looks like a 5 o'clock shadow. It is shaved. That looks shaved. Well, look at, see the stubble? Stubble. Stubble. Yep. Shaved. I think she wears wigs when she's around Salah. I think she wears wigs when she's around Salah. When she takes off the hijab at home and she knows he's coming over, she puts on a wig. I absolutely believe that.
Will you arrive in Rome? Oh, I hope you had a good trip. It is long, I can imagine. Hi, Squeaky Prawn. I get Sam when I move into my place.
Oh, Sam gets to stay with the person that loves him and takes care of him. He's probably vaccinated and brushed. Yay, Sam. There's always a winner out of the story with her. Sam's a winner.
What? People have taken pictures of me. How can you say that? Hello.
I don't know what flat earthers believe. I don't even care. We live in a movie and everything is imprinted into your brain. Okay? Because you got to ask yourself right now. I mean, I've been on this earth 59 years, right? And I have never seen the nonsense I'm seeing in the last 4 years. Never in my life. Never even part of the reality that we were programmed. Okay? Let's just say that. Your brain is a computer chip. You choose what you want to put in it. You choose what you want to believe. You choose what you stand for. And that's why the only thing I can trust is God. None of this nonsense. I don't take anything serious. I don't idolize anything. I don't take anything as an absolute. I don't believe in absolutes. I don't believe in coincidences either. So if everything can be explained away and you question nothing, then you fall for everything. So I only believe in God. I believe God's word. I believe God's path. I believe God's end result. And I say the sooner the better at this point. I'm over it. I have seen what true no agenda life looks like, and it is beautiful. It's peaceful. It is amazing. And that was before social media came into play, where you could pretty much believe in anything you want based on a group of people. I don't even play like that. I just love to do my YouTube. I don't run around social media trying to be validated or be mean. I just want to watch how this plays out with Foodie Beauty. And sometimes we get into conversations and we keep it light and fun because that's what it's about. Life is about keeping it light and having fun. Now, if you get really angry watching Foodie, I suggest you don't. This is like I'm watching a spiritual war going on in her head, her body, and her soul at this point. And I want to see who wins, good or evil. Yeah, let the world in. I don't give a shit. Can we put a postponement on our taxes? Can you imagine?
It's literally not in my head. I'm not usually paranoid. But, jeez.
Foodie, you're always paranoid.
I'm not gonna say
You sit there and justify your obesity because first of all, you want everybody to feel sorry for you for the rest of your life, and now you want a guy to take care of you. Yay! Well, you want a BB to take care of you. I guess you want a Pete to take care of you. Not her. Yeah, I guess you've always wanted to be taken care of because you can't adult. So being obese keeps you in a bubble of being a victim of life. And guess what? In the end, you're the one that loses. Life will go on without you. You get that, right? Wow. Okay. It's just not working anymore because you're using it as a weapon now. And same with that religion. You're now weaponizing Islam.
Say like Ottawa or Cornwall just now? Or maybe somewhere else? It's been forever. Strumming Sam. Well, if it's where I want to go. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, easy there, sister.
No. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Give me a minute, okay? Because this thing wants to fall off.
Yeah, and she probably never got a 3M tape to fix it.
I need a new sticky.
Yeah, I can't tell if she's done THC or she's been crying. Because underneath is just as swollen. Amber Nicole, thank you so much for the super chat. She only went home for mommy to buy her some new shoes or clothes and new wide load Skechers, right? Tractor tread. I think she was trying to show Salah she wasn't coming back. So she can get him to do what she wants him to do. Maybella, which means come back on camera and pretend like he's her husband. Thank you for the super chat. Shelly, I have only been listening to this chat, but I enjoy it so much. I'm at work. Thanks for sharing. Hey, you're welcome. You know, we just kind of, whatever. I mean, today is the eclipse day, and I got to go run around and get back home so I can film some stuff like the eerie ground and whatever. I mean, right? Whatever.
Having a wardrobe malfunction.
If I had something good to project it on, I would do it, but I really don't. The eclipse. And like, you know, because it was 7 years ago that I filmed the other eclipse. I really would, but I don't know. I might be able to work something out before 3 o'clock. We'll see. And film it.
Can we mob these? I don't want to walk around with my hijab insecure. Yeah, not secured. Thanks, Lolo.
So what?
I was, out doing errands.
How is this any different than freaking Kuwait? She just eats on camera.
And I thought there's
Well, why don't you film when you're out?
one errand I have to do with the visas. I have to get the Jamaican patties.
She just said it. I had to get the Jamaican beef patties. Listen! Listen! Liar, pants on fire! Goat scream. Always catching her in a lie. She told herself, I'm just going to tell them it's chicken so they think it's halal. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell them it's beef, which may or may not be cut with some pork, you know, for extra flavor. I'm not going to tell them that. Listen to this.
Get the Jamaican patties.
Beef patties. Beef patties.
So, like, some people have asked me about a health journey.
As you shove another one in your mouth. Well, even if she said meat, she didn't say chicken like she did at the beginning. She called them Jamaican chicken patties. Hold on. I got a dang phone call. Now I gotta fix my speaker. Is she allowed to eat beef? Not pork. You know she done had a triple bacon burger as soon as she got home. All right, hold on. I gotta wait for the speaker. Okay.
Basically, when it goes well, you'll probably know about it. If it's not so well, you'll know about it.
Oh my gosh. You know, how come you could... Oh, I just can't. You know what? Never mind. Eat like baby Sinclair. Nobody cares.
Yeah, dude.
Well, the way they make things in the United States cannot even be compared to Canada, because what I learned by getting those some vegetable rolls, everything in there is no chemicals. It literally is like all fresh ingredients, right? And so we can never compare how our food is made compared to Canada, because they have a whole different standard. And then of course Kuwait, the standard is, when it comes to beef, no pork, and when it comes to chicken or beef, that it's the way the animal is unalived. Okay, that's what makes it halal. The manner in which they unalive the animal. So that's the difference when it comes to halal.
I think I have to block a lot of people, don't I?
Yeah, wait till you see how many people don't show up when you come back and blame your taking people's money on your mental health.
No.
Me either, Gail. I've never had them either. Yeah, we get over here in Mackinac, we get the Mackinac pasties. They're really good. They have potatoes and beef in them, and they're just really good. I mean, I used to eat them when I'd go to Mackinac, but I don't eat them anymore because they're really hard to find when you're down at the bottom of Michigan. They're like more of a, you know, over the bridge kind of thing. In the north, you'll see them. They have them in Traverse City, though. And then, you know, in the north, you can find them. So I'm going to guess you didn't clean the Kia. We're just throwing crumbs down there on the floor. Okay.
Duck puppet. I know, H-Alt.
Come on. My God.
I'm done eating now, I can talk.
And will you?
The nut salsa, it wasn't good, but real pieces appreciate.
Oh my God, she put the microphone on.
Thanks for
and took it off. Budget Productions. The
Hey,
UP,
Paul.
yeah, the UP is where the pasties are from. Yep, Marquette, Mackinac, even Traverse City. You can get people. They have authentic pasty places in Traverse City too, for the tourists to try. And they have the Mackinac fudge, and you get to watch them make the fudge. I can't stand fudge, so of course you went there, and showed your kids, but I didn't eat it. I can't stand fudge. It's just too sugary.
Oh no. The yellow dress. Thanks, Anna. I miss the leopard print dress.
Oh my God.
Like for the Foodie Beauty, when I became Foodie Beauty again. Because...
Why did we become Foodie Beauty again? I thought it was because you were going back to Canada and you were about to take the hijab off and go back to the Foodie Beauty life. That's what I thought. I thought you were already planning on getting out of Kuwait and going back to building your channel and being Foodie Beauty again. You changed it to Everyday Miriam and nobody's interested. And the only reason they're not interested because you're not even doing the Muslim life. You're making a mockery out of it. And that's why you went back to Foodie Beauty. Let's be honest. So you don't have to make excuses anymore for Miriam.
When I did Everyday Miriam, I wanted to be like more about religion.
And why didn't you? Why'd you get so lazy? Your soul didn't want any part of it. It is easier for you to just eat, and sleep.
And you know, my journey as a revert, and then that just like became like
It's overwhelming, and you know if anything's overwhelming to her, she won't do it.
overwhelming. It's like,
Yeah, living as a revert is overwhelming. Did you hear that, Muslim community? That does it without thought.
I just felt like, you know, judged a lot. Not judged a lot, but like, well, that, yes, but that wasn't like,
You're still wearing the hijab. You know why people are judging you? Is because you said you were going to revert and you didn't. You did it for a man, not your soul, a man.
the main motivator. I guess I just kind of grew tired of it, if I'm honest. Like, it's not content that I really, it's like I missed beezing.
If it's your life, it's not, it will be easy content. I miss beezing. When have you had fun in Kuwait? Now, Thailand, I'll give you that, but you still bitched and complained and got a big old boil because you were actually walking. I mean, you were dragging a hoof, we seen it. But, like, you still had fun. How come you can't? You're saying if you're a Muslim revert, you can't have fun? Because she says beezing means, I think it means getting high. That's what I think I believe it means. But she says that beezing means having fun. Yeah, she couldn't keep up with the lies. Or she would have to research what she's supposed to be doing and actually do it. And I don't think, you know, the evil part wants to any part of it.
I missed like the foodie beauty kind of.
Let's just say the atheist part.
Then, so I didn't put anything, and I didn't want it to have anything to do with my religion. Not very much, like little mentions.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You literally took a shahada on camera. You actually raised your right finger, your index finger from your right hand on camera. You sat and pretended like you were reading the Quran on camera. You lied about Ramadan on camera. And now you want to dismiss all that. Can you even with this? But shove your food addiction in everyone's face. This is gold. You can't even make this shit up. You can't. I have never seen anything like it in my life. She does not even live an honest life in any sense of the meaning, which means virtue, morality, character. She just plays characters. Wow.
But not like a focus.
Oh, yeah, I definitely have faith. I believe people can be saved. I also believe God will intervene if you're meant to be a believer. I do believe that. I wouldn't be able to say the things I say if I didn't believe. I don't condemn anybody to hell. No, I don't have the power or the right. I always believe in that human beings are forgiving. I believe that human beings can find peace. I believe that human beings can rise above addiction if they just give it away. I do. I believe that. And maybe I do have more faith than her own family. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to her in her childhood that has blocked out any sense of God. I don't know what's happened. She has to let it all go to be able to give it away, right? I don't know, but I'm here to watch it.
This, you know,
I mean, we can definitely have doubt. Maybe that she really is an atheist. There's actual devil worshippers out there. Like for real, for real. For real. They exist. I'm interested in seeing possibly a salvation or what happens if you just can't give it away. Like, especially if you just, oh my gosh, took a shahada to God. That's what interests me the most.
Like, I wanted to keep like my religious beliefs private because it's really just between
you put it all over the internet. It was between you and God until you made it a show. So deal with it.
And Allah, you know, so
you don't like to be called out. You don't like to be exposed. You don't want to have to deal with actually having to follow through. We know that about you. Too late. You put it out there.
That's why
it takes humility for sure.
Do that. I didn't erase the religion because I don't believe in anything anymore. Like I said, like once I saw the signs and I believe in God, it's not something I can go away from. But sometimes people do stray from their religion. Like when I was
Look at the camera. Are you lying? Is that why your camera is going to drop? Do you see this stuff? She don't think signs are out there. I've been watching the signs since she took the Shahada. I have, because I've known she's an atheist. She has said it. She don't care about anything. She don't care about school shootings. She don't care about animals. She don't care about anything. We were fine with that. I mean, we weren't fine with it, but we knew that she don't walk in faith. And now she comes on, I am going to walk in faith. I am making a promise to God. And then she keeps doing this stuff. And look at the signs. Look at the camera.
I was Catholic. When I was Catholic, oh my God, hold on. Speaking.
Yeah. Did you take that as a sign? God, you know what God says? If you don't believe the first sign I show you, you're going to believe the second sign I show you. I don't know. She decided not to believe in Jesus as our Savior. That's fine with me. I don't care. You know, everybody's got their own journey. I guess we all find out in the end, right? Okay. John, chapter 1. Just saying.
I never, ever went to church, okay? Like, ever.
And you're not going to mosque, so what's the difference? Ever. Oh, to make a video. Yeah, you did.
It's just not...
It was kind of like you were being a tour guide through a mosque. But you haven't gone back since.
I enjoyed. I didn't do it. But I didn't
Yeah, you don't go to mosque because you don't enjoy it.
really feel religious at the time, but...
Yeah, sign, everywhere a sign.
If I have to work on my devoutness, if I have to, like, do things, you know, I have to do them on my own time and, you know...
Yeah. So why'd you put the hijab on then? Why? Oh, right. To cover your bald head.
So...
I forgot. Pete, if I wear a hijab, do you think I should become Muslim? He goes, yeah, I think you should. Ha!
Daisy.
She goes, okay, then I'm a Muslim.
I don't even believe in God right now. Yeah, there's moments where that make you question your faith, of course.
And yours is always with a man. It's not about your walk. It's not about knowing you're a believer and you're just trying to, you know, move forward in faith and learn and be better. No, you just keep doubling down with bad behavior and deception. So you don't get it. You may never get it. It may not happen for you. But please quit cosplaying it. That'd be great.
Play.
Praying in the wrong direction. Copying Salah's prayer when a woman prays different with different posture. I can't with this one.
So, but yeah, hello. There's moments in life, like if, you know, something devastating happens to you, and, you know, maybe for you guys.
Okay, there you go. You have to move past and forgive whatever happened in your past. Because the longer you hold on to stuff like Nader and whatever happened to you when you were young that people don't know about, which is fine. Nobody needs to know. But in private, instead of talking about it on your channel, in private, maybe you need to get past that. You need to forgive whatever happened to you and the person that did it to you. And, you know, even if it's people in your own family, you got to walk away or forgive. You're letting them continue to abuse you in your head, and you are abusing yourself. You're continuing to abuse yourself with food and drugs. The end.
It was a joke, but for me it wasn't, right? So I was like hurt by that. And I was like what? You know? You just question, like, really? Because, like, I don't know. I do sometimes just question it. It's normal.
Well, what is she even talking about here? She's talking about Nader, Salah. something that happened to her when she was young. She doesn't, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Trauma's trauma. So it really doesn't matter. But if you believe in God and you give it all to God, you will find peace. And you will realize that you're hurting yourself.
Dating happens to you. And, you know, maybe for you guys, it was a joke, but for me, it wasn't.
I think she's talking about Salah and Kybella. Because she's saying that we found it to be a joke. No, we find him to be a joke. We want you to stay in Canada and get healthy, get right in the head, and find a man who will truly love you as a real husband. Yeah, that's what we want. So if you think we're gonna buy into this bullshit, you're nuts. You're listen, you're batshit.
Right? So I was like hurt by that. And I was like,
hurt by that? Did you hear what he said to a woman? Didn't your grandma, wasn't she a Christian? What, in your family Christian? What he said against Christians? That's a one and done. I'm out. You already caught him. Red room picture. You caught him stuff on his phone. You caught stuff in Thailand. Are you kidding me? Yeah, don't be the punchline of this joke, please. That's why we wanted you to stay in Canada. We actually wanted to see things get better.
Like what, you know?
I probably should look. She doesn't like the truth. Oh boy, let's go look. Oh gosh. You know what? I don't think I can listen anymore, to be honest with you. So I just can't. I mean, I get she struggles with reality and Delulu land because she's used to living, you know, indoors, not part of communities, even the mosque. Being a part of her Muslim community may bring her somewhere, but she refuses. She refuses. How do you even evolve by watching TikToks? No, she didn't. She could be flying. Yeah, and we know with some people, some of them just speak out loud and they just want to, I don't know, stroke your hair or just get you on board and just forget what they're about to do and what they've already done and the people they've hurt and the people they've triggered. And the world don't work that way. I know it does in Delulu land, but it doesn't in the real world. People don't forget. And they're not going to forget what you just did. Lied to them that you were getting an apartment. You were going to get healthy and get your life going. And I'm going to tell you right now, Amber Lynn Reed wouldn't even do something that stupid. Wouldn't even do something that stupid. I mean, it's one thing when you're bullshitting us. That's fine. Some of it you should, just because it's nobody's business. But you've put it all on here, all the religion, and we went and had to research because you didn't research and teach us shit because you're not doing it. And I don't believe your man is either, to be honest. It shows in the words he used on Kybella. And so you guys are giving Islam a bad name. You give Islam a bad name, bad name. Yes, I've watched all that, Cinnamon Girl. I have 7 Deadly Sins of Chantal. Yeah. And here we are. Hoping all that was going to be erased because she was going to change. She ain't changed nothing. Nothing. In fact, she's getting worse. The less money she makes, the more deceptive she's becoming. Fascinating. Dark, hopeless, and painful. True that. That ain't beezing. If she goes back to Kuwait and does the same crap, she don't care if she lied to you. She'll blame it on something else. She just changed her mind. Oh, it's my sciatic. You guys, I flew a total of like 40 hours in less than a week. That's a choice, ma'am. Don't dump your shit on us. We told you not to do it. You know what I'm saying? She wants your head to be mush. She wants you to join her misery. Ain't gonna happen. We're watching the finale. Where's the finale? You gonna be forced to lose weight in the hospital? Probably. And it's gonna be in Kuwait now. Actually, I felt a sense of relief when she got to Canada because I said, listen, if she has any any crisis, at least she's home. They argued because she raged at him. Then she left him. Then he wooed her back. Absolutely. Nader did it all the time. Nader pushed her away every month until the week before her payday. And everybody saw it. Then he's like, oh, we should get married in the background. And then made her look like a fool online. Salah's doing the same thing. What he's doing in the background, and he ain't willing to come on. And if he does come on camera, it's just to secure that bag because he knows she'll leave again in about 14 days if he don't do what she wants. The problem is this whole mindfuck is funny because she used to drive to Montreal and back, right? Gatineau and back, peek in his windows, right? Bother Dee Dee and Nader. Knock, knock, knock. I'm here. I got party favors, right? I just can't stay away. He's mine. He's mine. You stole my man. That kind of shit. And he was crazy as fuck. And then he became her abuser. So now Salah the Saint was exposed for being, let's just say, mentally and verbally abusive. Right? Well, now he won't come on camera because he got caught, exposed, you could say. Right? Now she needs him on camera. Everything's going to shit. She thinks if he comes on camera, her channel's going to do better. We said no. Go home to Canada and get your life together. That make your channel. Okay, I gotta go. I got somebody that needs me right now. But anyway, you see where I'm going with this. I love you guys. I know my lips aren't matching the sound because I got a phone call. I love you guys, and I will see you. I'm going to make a video for the eclipse, I think, or I'm just going to go live. I don't even know what I want to do. I'm not really even into it like that. You know what I'm saying? I did it 7 years ago. Yay, woohoo. All the work I did, I was like this. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this year I don't want to worry about filming shit and I just want to enjoy it with you live. I don't know yet. But you'll know. All right, guys. It'll be around 3:15. Well, no, before there. It'd be about 2:45, half an hour before the 95%. I'll probably do a live. You're right. Okay, I love y'all. See you in a little bit. Bye. I got to go to the grocery store.